The city has prepared this short presentation to describe the Saltworks project applicant's proposed approach to meet the project's water demand, what the city is doing to evaluate its feasibility and reliability, and the types of alternative water supply approaches the city may study. The city's existing water supply would not provide enough water to meet the expected demand of the Saltworks project. However, the Saltworks project applicant owns rights to water that could be used to meet project needs through what is known as a water exchange. Water exchanges are common in California as a means of reducing infrastructure requirements to meet the water demand at locations distant from the water source. Here is how a typical water exchange can work. In this simplified example, the teal-colored boxes represent the allocations of water from the water source for two local public water suppliers. One is a city and the other is a different city referred to as an exchange agency. Both receive water delivered via a pipeline from a water source. Here, the exchange agency and recipient city have agreed by contract that the exchange agency will transfer some of its water allocation to the recipient city in exchange for money or other consideration. This transferred water would then be delivered directly to the recipient city to meet the demand of its residents. This schematic represents the San Francisco Public Utilities Commission's Hetch Hetchy system, which is currently the source of Redwood City's drinking water. The Hetch Hetchy system brings water from the Sierra Nevada across the state in a pipeline to San Francisco. The San Francisco Public Utilities Commission has agreed to deliver water to many cities located along the pipeline, including Redwood City. The Saltworks project applicant owns rights to water that is deliverable through the State Water Project rather than through the Hetch Hetchy system. Because the two systems are not physically connected, the applicant's water would not be delivered directly to Redwood City. Instead, the applicant's water would be delivered to Redwood City by exchange with Hetch Hetchy system water. The exchange would involve other cities or water agencies that are physically connected to the Hetch Hetchy system and to the State Water Project. Several such agencies exist. Under the proposed exchange, the applicant's water would be delivered to an exchange agency connected to the State Water Project, and the exchange agency would convey some of its Hetch Hetchy supply to Redwood City. Although water exchanges are common in California, this may be the first long-term exchange involving the Hetch Hetchy system. This map shows key water facilities in the proposed exchange. The project applicant owns rights to water at the Tupman Turnout on the California Aqueduct in Kern County. The Tupman Turnout is many miles southeast of Redwood City. The State Water Project delivers water from Lake Oroville Reservoir on the Feather River south through the Sacramento-San Joaquin River Delta, where the South Bay Aqueduct delivers State Water Project water to the San Francisco Bay Area, and the California Aqueduct delivers State Water Project water to the San Joaquin Valley, Central Coast, and Southern California. Meanwhile, the Hetch Hetchy Aqueduct moves water westward to Redwood City and other communities served by that system. The details of the exchange are currently being developed by the applicant, and so the particular participants in any future exchange have not yet been determined. Let's look at an example exchange scenario. Since we don't yet know the amount of water to be exchanged, we will use X to represent the quantity of water in the exchange. In this example exchange scenario, Kern County Water Agency would use X acre-feet of the applicant's water, and it would use X acre-feet less from the State Water Project, while Redwood City's exchange agency accepts X acre-feet more from the State Water Project and X acre-feet less from the San Francisco Public Utilities Commission. Finally, then, Redwood City accepts X acre-feet more from the San Francisco Public Utilities Commission. The city has retained experts to evaluate the Saltworks project applicant's proposed water exchange, and our review is currently in progress. The city's preliminary review indicates that the water exchange appears feasible, and this was reported to the City Council in February of 2010. The city's experts are currently in the process of evaluating the reliability of the applicant's water source. As the applicant communicates with potential exchange agencies to identify the terms and conditions of a possible future exchange transaction, the city will review those terms and conditions. The city will not make any commitment to the project applicant or any other entity regarding the water exchange or Saltworks project approval until environmental impacts of the water exchanges have been described in the environmental impact report and it has been certified by the city, and the city is satisfied that the exchange is feasible and reliable. The Saltworks project applicant owns rights to the water until 2079. The volume of water available to the applicant exceeds the expected demand of the Saltworks project. If the applicant's water rights were not extended beyond 2079, the city would need to use an alternative water source to serve the project. In response to this uncertainty, the city is considering alternative sources of potable water for the Saltworks project and the city in general. Alternative supplies that could be evaluated by the city in the Saltworks project environmental impact report include, in no particular order, water exchanges based on other water sources such as recycled water, Hetch-Hetchy supply, or other sources, the city's recycled water, desalination of bay water, and desalination of brackish groundwater. As part of our scoping process, the city welcomes your input regarding which alternatives should be studied and suggestions for additional alternatives not listed here. You may provide your comments in writing by submitting a comment form or card, or by submitting your comments in an email. Also, please visit our website at redwoodcity.org/saltworks. And thank you for participating in the city's environmental review process.